Hey guys, what's up? Today I have a very exciting unboxing, so let's just go ahead, get a knife, and cut right into this, and let's see what is inside. Well, actually, by the title of the video, you already know what it is. Actually, let me holster my knife. This is the NexBelt, and what makes this belt so special, right? You already have a core belt, or you have a Mastermind or a Tenacore belt. What makes it special? Well, I was just browsing on the internet and I saw this one that caught my attention. This is called the NexBelt. Something just fell out of the bag. The NexBelt Thin Bar. This is it right here. So what is this belt? What makes it so special? Well, it's right here actually. The buckle is low profile, meaning that it sits behind the belt and not in front of it like your traditional belt, like the one I'm wearing right now. Let me pick up what was dropped on the ground. Okay, so here's what fell out of the bag. Is you get, I think this is a keeper, a loop keeper, Allen wrench, and you get a couple of screws to put the mechanism to lock it in to your belt. This was the other thing right here. You get a cool little, what are these called? Bands, wristbands. And let's see, and then you just get this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down to my size, and then I'll get back to you when it's on the pants. And by the way, guys, as I'm taking this belt and I'm about to start cutting it, it's made in Cambodia, which is cool. But I notice that this right here is already starting to fray, which is a little bit concerning. You probably hear a lot about NexBelts, how they fray really bad to the point where you can't even use them. And just giving it a quick little inspection, I already see that down here has a pretty decent fraying down here, so that might be a concern to what it definitely is a concern to look for. But yeah, thought I'd just quickly mention that. Alright guys, so I just finished attaching the buckle on this, and now that I look in the camera, I noticed that I definitely left it really lopsided actually. But yeah, let's go ahead and put it on the belt. I just want to demonstrate it here close for the camera. This is the thin bar, so you put it through this little hoop right here, and the buckle, the big part of the buckle, sits behind, which is super cool. And you can adjust, you could put this on the side or in the front or in the back or whatever. And what I really like about this, let me see if I can turn this belt around, is I like this way, this method of loosening and tightening the belt better than core. Core has that lever. This one just kind of has this push down button right here where you just press it down, and it's much easier to loosen instead of the latch where you have to put your thumb behind the latch, push it, and then it'll go. This one you just press down, boom, like that. Tighten it, let go, boom. So I really appreciate that. So enough talk with this belt, and let's go ahead and put it on the pants and see how it works. Alright guys, we have the NexBelt on our belt. These are just pants I have from Target. And guys, this is what I really like about this NexBelt, okay? Typically with a core belt, the loosening system, you have to put your finger underneath and then pull. And I just have a hard time doing that, but with the NexBelt, check this out. Super easy. Boom. Loosen, and then if I want to make it tight, push it. Just like that. I'm amazed really at how easy and efficient this is, and look at all this space I have for free. So I could put my clinch pick. That also was another problem I had with my core belts, is that the buckle sat right here. I could only put, my carry gun, and I wouldn't have enough space for, let's say if I want to carry an extra mag or I want to carry a clinch pick. The buckle is just sitting right here, and if I put it over here, then this kind of where both of the straps start to move together. So it's so thick I can't even adjust it. And that was one of the issues I had with the core, is that yes, it's sturdy and it works good, but when you start adding a bunch of these other things onto your belt, it's so much, and it just restricts the movement. You can't even, make it loose and then make it tight again, which obviously is one of the reasons I bought that, because I want to adjust on the fly. So I really like this NexBelt. Let's just try it, sitting down. Let's say, you ate something really, had a big meal. Oh man, I'm really full. I just need to loosen my belt. Boom. You see that? And then it's time to go. Boom, make it tight. So yeah, the rigidity is just like a core belt. The main reason I got this is because of a smaller profile buckle, and the release system is much more easy to actuate than the core belts. And I love this, but I'm a massive, massive fan. So I cut at 39, so I have a little bit of tail left, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me because they provide you this really nice stiff leather keeper right here. So I'm probably going to use that, if I'm wearing jeans or something. But for these pants, it's okay. No problem. The only concern I have about this NexBelt right now is, it's to see the longevity of these belts. I wonder, how long do they last? Because as you saw when I unboxed it, it already had some fraying. And reading a lot of people's reviews, that seems to be the one killer of this belt, is that it just frays and frays and frays, and then you just can't use it eventually. I mean, I'd seen some pictures where the whole section where you adjust the belt is just torn open, as if somebody just grabbed it and ripped it open. So I am curious to see how long this is gonna last. Obviously, I'm gonna be using it every day, and I hope that it lasts me for quite a while. But only time will tell, guys. And so I really like this belt already, and I'm definitely gonna be using this every single day when I leave the house. And yeah, we'll see how it is down the road. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.